Alright. First one. Attack on Titan. What are we feeling?
Okay. Seasons 1 and 2, I like, aside from Aaron. Aaron's a baby. Um, Season 3 is A tier in my opinion. Season 4 is literal shit. You haven't finished it, so
You
what do you
shut
think?
up. From what I've seen, I really like it, and I would put it at A, just from, like,
I agree. I would put it in low A tier for me.
yeah. Because,
All right, what's next?
Black
I'm sorry, go
Clover?
ahead.
Uh,
I know
yeah,
Black Clover. I know a little bit about it, but I've never seen it.
never seen it as well.
I know the
Bleach.
main character is Asta. From what I do know about Black Clover,
Black
I know
Clover.
the villain is really intriguing. And supposedly the magic system is actually pretty decent, but apparently the characters are kind of insufferable, so I don't know.
I only know Black Clover has really
Okay,
good opening
sorry, go ahead.
music.
Bleach is easily either high B or mid A.
I've never seen it, so I'm just gonna take your word for it.
I love Bleach. Bleach minus Fullbring up until Yawak's arc, like up until after Yawak's arc, is probably one of the best shows I've ever watched.
Alright, now on to this, which I don't know what this is.
Read it.
I can't. It's cut off.
It's hard for me to see through the screen, but I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it.
I have a new idea. No, actually, no. Well, just yeah, never seen because I don't know what it is. And
Okay, Naruto.
this is Baruto,
Yeah, Naruto is directly below it though, which
but
is what it caught my eye. Boruto. Personally, I think Boruto's literal shit.
I I've never seen it, but that's only because of how bad I've heard it is.
I think Boruto is literal shit. It just Naruto Shippuden was not great, but it was good. And Boruto took everything bad about Shippuden and amplified it times 12.
And just shoved that into there and said, "Go get him, Tiger."
Basically, yeah. They nerfed like they nerfed Naruto and Sasuke heavily multiple times. They made the villains. So have you watched all of Shippuden?
I've seen some of it.
Okay, well you know Kaguya, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, her entire family is the main bad guys of the entire series, basically, for a while.
Oh,
And then you get and then you get fucking Kawaki, and he is stupid and more Kama shit, and it's just like I can't.
well,
Kawaki's cool. He's a cool character, but just all the implications and the villains and they're just bad.
well. The reason why it's kind of bad is because it's a sequel series to an already great series.
Yeah.
And it's like
And I mean
it's trying to be better to its predecessor. That's no.
it's really hard to top villains like Pain, Madara, Obito,
Exactly.
Orochimaru. Like it's hard to top that, but it can be done. In fact, it was done. Everybody thought Pain was the greatest villain ever, and then Madara came out of nowhere and fucking stole the show. So I mean,
Yeah. And isn't like Boruto his son?
yeah.
Yeah,
And Naruto's like the worst dad ever for the
that.
first like
But one thing that
two and
I
a half
noticed, which
seasons.
I found funny, Naruto, it takes a while for him to learn how to master his power. Boruto, it happens in the same episode.
But for Boruto, the thing I don't like about Boruto is that when it comes to Boruto, like he does things that are completely out of character and make no sense for the development he was going for. Like he cheats. Now, spoiler alert, you don't give a shit, I
I
imagine.
don't care.
So he cheats in the tuning exams and gets caught doing it, and his father takes off his headband. Before that, before that moment, like 30 minutes before, he was training with Naruto and didn't cheat and impressed his father. The Naruto Boruto's whole arc, if you want to call it, when he's a kid, is getting the recognition of his father and learning to open up to people. Essentially,
Yeah,
that's his whole thing. Is he wants to get the recognition of his father,
yeah,
and he gets it without cheating, but then decides to cheat in the tuning exams.
which is
Why?
very stupid.
It
Like
makes no sense.
it's like they just
It's
made
just
that
there to
decision.
build conflict. Like, sorry, go ahead.
It's like their decision was stupid. It's like, okay, he's able to do it himself without training, which is stupid on his own, but he's able to do it, impress his father, who is a master of it, without cheating, and then immediately after they forget about that whole thing and make this plot point that doesn't need to be there at all.
Yeah, like he cheats. He cheats to form the Rasengan initially to get Sasuke to become his master, but then he's able to fully form the Rasengan and impress Naruto by doing so without cheating. So I don't understand why he feels the need to cheat. It just doesn't make sense. Boruto's garbage. Let's move on.
All right. Dragon Ball, not
Uh,
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball.
the original Dragon Ball,
Yes, Dragon Ball Z is
S
after that.
tier.
I've never seen
Actually,
it, but
no, B tier, B tier.
better than Bleach or
The
no?
original Dragon Ball, it's below Bleach in my opinion.
All right.
The original Dragon Ball, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but Kid Goku's annoying and really dumb. And a lot of the characters are also really dumb. King Piccolo's awesome. Master Roshi's awesome, obviously. Krillin gets killed like 6 times, which is fucking hilarious. And then the Red Ribbon Army arc is really funny, but it reminds me too much of Dragon Ball GT, so we try to forget about that. So I think the original Dragon Ball is a good anime, solid B tier.
And then we have Dragon Ball Z.
S tier. I think we can both agree on that.
I've never seen it, and I know it's really good. However, my one complaint with the entirety of Dragon Ball is that it's so boring to me. There's no tension behind anything.
Well, the point of Dragon Ball is that, well, okay, there is actually tension in the Frieza arc at least, but when it comes to the Dragon Ball is not so much about the story as it is so much about the fights. Because think about it, Dragon Ball as a series was not like Goku's not meant to be someone like Superman or Batman. Like he's not supposed to fight evil. You know what I mean? He's just a guy who goes around finding the strongest beings in the universe to kick the shit out of because that's what he does for kicks.
Exactly. But
And
what I
just
mean
ends up
is
saving the world in the process.
I mean, let's just look at it like this. You get this battle, and it's like this random villain who's going to destroy the whole universe, and it's like, okay, there's no tension because we know Goku's going to win.
Not entirely.
At least that's how it is in my head, and that's why I kind of don't like it. But
okay,
it's still very, very good.
If you think that's what DBZ is like, watch the Cell Saga.
No, I know it's very good. I know it's incredibly good, and I'm not like faulting that at all. My only complaint is that in my head it's a bit boring, but it's fine.
The only thing where DBZ falls off a little bit is in Majin Buu Saga. That's when it kind of jumps the shark a little bit. But even still, Majin Buu's a fun character, and Hercule Satan is hilarious. So I mean, in my head, it's S tier.
All right.
Do we agree?
Yes, fine.
All right, Death Note.
Death Note. Death Note.
I think it's A tier, but you can talk if you want.
Okay, Death Note's very good, but it's also it has that drop off, that very obvious drop off.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't put it S tier, because after the first 27, it's like, why am I still watching this? Why do I care?
After L is just completely killed off. It's just like, well now what?
While it lasted.
and then they introduced the most insufferable character, the white-haired menace.
Nate
Rivers.
Nearby light.
Like it's good. I would put it below Attack on Titan.
I would agree. Although for me, AOT is in the same boat because again, season 4.
Well, that's your opinion.
But that's just my opinion.
Okay, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay. Now, again, I don't personally like this show, but it is very good. So I would either put it above AOT or in S tier. But you can speak on it because you know a little bit more about the show than I do, as it's been a while since I've watched FMAB.
I've watched both Full Metal Alchemists back to back just to compare, and Brotherhood is definitely the better of the two.
I like FMA 2009 a little bit better because of the way it treats its characters. But
Exactly.
FMAB is definitely better when it comes to a cohesive story and plotline. But that's because FMAB and FMA, when FMA was being made, the manga wasn't done yet.
And people were impatient.
Yeah, and then FMAB had the pleasure of having the entire story filled out before it was created.
Exactly. So it was quite easy to animate, but like it's really good. Characters are great. Mustang, our Lord and Savior, but you know,
Mustang's fantastic. All the homunculus are great. Greed is great. Gluttony's okay. Sloth is fun. Envy I don't care for.
lust
Lust is
is lust.
fantastic. Um, Wrath is great. Pride is terrifying.
Pride is a nightmare.
And fucking Father is okay, I guess. I mean, as a main villain, he kind of seems apathetic.
Pride is a nightmare. I don't
Yeah,
care
Pride
what
is
you say.
terrifying.
I think
But
it's
yeah, I would agree. I'd either put it in either high A or like below Dragon Ball.
I would put it below Dragon Ball in S tier.
All
It's
right, Fairy
definitely.
Tail. That's C tier. C tier anime.
I've never seen it, so I'm gonna go with you.
Fairy Tail is it's good. The story is good in my opinion. The characters though are lacking hard. Aside from Gray and maybe Urza, who have depth.
Yeah.
Everyone else, in my opinion, is shallow, boring, and really obnoxious. Especially that dumb flying cat. Oh my god. So, and also Fairy Tail's magic system is stupid. If you fight for your friends, your magic is doubled. I'm serious, that's a thing.
It's the land of friendship. It's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay,
it's a good it's
but
nice for a light watch, it's good for kids. Other than that, yeah, no.
now we're on to another one that I can't read the name of because I see the last one part, which is Tama, but I don't know what it is.
Look it up.
Man, just give, just like, let me. Ooh, that's an idea. Hold on, let's see what happens with this.
What is this anime? I'm curious. Oh, Gintama.
Gintama.
Oh, okay. I know a little bit about Gintama. I've
I've
never
never
seen it.
heard of it.
Gintama's a shonen anime. It's kind of interesting. The main character is kind of an ass, from what I know, but I don't know enough about it to rank it. So
We'll just we'll just put it in
mm,
never seen, but at the top.
okay. What's next? Is it
Haiku.
Haikyuu?
Yeah.
I have not. I know. I'm told Haikyuu is good. I haven't seen it.
I've never seen it, but I'm also told it's very good.
So let's just put it in B tier. Let's put it below Dragon Ball.
There you go. Hunter x Hunter.
Okay. A tier, below Death Note. Hunter x Hunter is one of my favorite anime of all time.
Hunter x Hunter is very good.
It's funny. It's entertaining. It's easy to understand. The story is great. The villain is great. The characters are great. The one problem I have with it, the thing that makes it not S tier, is that I mean, it's too lighthearted. It's way too lighthearted. Like it's just it's not dark enough. And I say that when we have absentee father, cousin who forces dad to give up child, uh man getting dismembered, and a literal guy named Kite getting his corpse piloted.
My favorite thing about it is the fact that the little ones are the most powerful, and it's like, oh, they're little kids. What are they gonna do? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I also like Hunter x Hunter because the progression feels natural.
Yeah, it's good.
I want to put it higher than Death Note, and I do think it's higher than AOT. I think Death Note's better than AOT. Would you agree?
Not really.
No,
No. Solely because
I
of
think
that
Death Note's
drop off. Because in my opinion, I think season 4 is fine, and I
better.
think the whole entirety of it is really good. But
Yeah,
and like AOT has that, not AOT, fucking Death Note has that drop off.
understandable. Boxing anime never seen it.
Never seen it. I looked it up. It did not give me an anime. It gave me
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I have some words for this.
All right, this will be an interesting one because personally, I think this is S tier, but I'll let you speak.
I've only seen the first part, and I do not intend to watch the rest of it solely because my brain cannot physically wrap around the story. I think it's confusing. I like it. I think it's weird. I get uncomfortable watching it. I don't know why.
Just watch part. So you can skip part 2. Just watch part 3.
I'll put it in S tier. I know it's really good.
I think it's better than Dragon Ball personally, but let's put it below Dragon Ball just to not make people mad.
Well, if we're making people mad now. What?
All right. Oh, I know that one. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the guy who uses a backwards blades. It's that samurai guy.
I know what I have to do.
I forgot the name. It's decent. I'd put it in C tier.
Well, let's see what it is first.
Yeah, that's Kenshin Himura, I believe.
Yeah.
Rurouni Kenshin. That's the name.
Samurai X?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never seen it, but
I'd put it in C tier, above Fairy Tail.
Above. Let me. Thank you.
A lot of people like it. I never was a big fan personally. That's that basketball anime. My cousin watches it. I've never seen it. Skip. Okay. MHA.
My Hero Academia. Okay.
Now, I want to call this literal shit, but there are 3 things preventing me from doing so.
Being?
Number 1, the side characters. Everyone who's not Deku
is great.
Is fantastic. Number 2, the villains. Also very good. Aside from All for One, he's garbage. And the third one is the fact that it's not done yet.
Yeah. Like, you can't really call something really bad when it's not done. However, Deku is insufferable.
I hate Deku, dude. He's my least favorite protagonist of any anime.
You know we can call worse, though? The fandom for My Hero. The fandom
To be honest, yeah. The fan fictions are better than the actual show.
So where are we putting this thing?
I'd put it above Fairy Tail and C tier.
I can do that. Alright, Naruto.
The original Naruto's S tier. We can agree.
Where?
We can agree with this. I'd put it below FMA. I don't think it's I do think it's better than FMAB, but I don't think you think it's better than FMAB.
I don't. I like FMAB over that.
Yeah, I like the original Naruto. It's very good. I went through the trouble of watching all 9 seasons of filler, which are all very good.
I went through clawing my eyes out in the darkest alley of Gotham City.
It was worth it. Is that SDS? That's 7 Deadly Sins?
Maybe.
That's next. That's 7 Deadly Sins. Oh boy. Boy, do I have a few things to say about this one.
I've never seen it.
Oh, good. Then you get to hear me. Don't see it. 7 Deadly Sins Season 1. In my opinion, the best opening season of any show I've watched. Set up the characters really well. Set up the story really well. The villain was fantastic. And the combat and the animation, amazing. Season 2, fucking dog shit. It was awful. Okay, I'm overestimating here. Season 2 was passable. The 10 Commandments were cool. Escanor is awesome. Escanor is the best character ever, and Merlin's really hot. But I had my fair share of problems with season 2, but it was salvageable. Then they switched animation companies. This show is shit. It's garbage. But it's better than Boruto.
Exactly. Never seen it, so taking your word for it. What is
Watch season 1 and then stop.
Yeah. What is that?
Is it that detective anime? No, it's not. I know that poster, but I can't think of the name.
I know it too. I don't know the name of it.
Noragami?
Yeah, Noragami.
Isn't that an isekai?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
All right.
One Piece.
I've never seen it, but that's for obvious reasons, not just me
I
never
gotta be
seeing it.
honest. I think One Piece is garbage.
I think it's all right.
I've seen up to the time skip. I don't remember how many seasons that was. The show is so long.
It has over 1,000 episodes. You're acting as if I've seen every single one of them.
It has over 1,100 now.
It does not actually.
How many was it? 1,100 chapters.
Probably chapters. I know it has only like 1,011 episodes.
Regardless, this show it's so long. I hate the characters so much. Luffy, Zoro, and Nami are cool, and Usopp is fun, I guess, and Big Mom is great, but everyone I can't, dude. Sanji needs to be shredded in the next episode, or I will burn every copy of One Piece I can find. Sanji's so bad. He's so bad. Like he's just awful. He's just a oh, I hate Sanji so much. But the show itself is really long and convoluted. It's drawn out. It's a lot of filler. Porcus the Ace was fantastic, and then they wrote him out of the story. But I don't know. I mean, you can put it where you want. I would put it in B tier. Actually, no, I would put it in literal shit, but I think it's B tier. I think it's below Dragon Ball, above Haiku. But that's just
I can work with that. I've never seen it, but that's not like me. Like, oh, I've never seen it. It's too long. I don't want to.
yeah. I agree with
One
you.
Punch
One
Man.
Punch Man. I like One Punch Man.
I also like One Punch Man.
A tier.
A tier.
Nice. All right, I'm fine with that ranking. Wherever
Right
you want
there.
to put it.
Right there. Now, what is that?
Oh
What?
wait, is that SAO?
Maybe?
That looks like the second season of SAO. Am I wrong? Maybe I am wrong.
It's
Oh, it's
called
Reborn.
Reborn.
Dude, why does it look so much like Find Online? Alfheim Online.
It's
It looks
called
so much like
Reborn.
that.
I've never heard of it.
That's so weird. I've never seen it either.
All right. Naruto again.
Shippuden is A tier, in my opinion.
Where?
I'd put it below Hunter x Hunter
I can look.
because Shippuden is good. Post Pain, I don't want to watch. Actually, no, I take that back.
Naruto's
Post
good.
5 Kage Summit, I don't want to watch. Watching Donzo get blown up is always fun.
Yeah. All right.
But
Soul Eater.
I've not seen enough of it to judge.
All I've heard is that it's good.
I've seen a few episodes. It's pretty good. Medusa's kind of garbage though, so I'd put it in B tier probably, just based off of what I know about it.
Where?
I'd put it below One Piece.
All right. Promise Neverland.
Shit.
Yeah.
Garbage. Get it out of here.
Awful. Whatever
All
this is.
Yu Yu Hakusho. I love that show. It's from the 90s. It's basically a kid gets run over by a truck and gets turned into a cop in the afterlife. He hunts demons. Pretty good.
Excellent. Never seen it. Where?
I'd put it in upper C tier above the Samurai thing.
There.
One problem I have with Yu Yu Hakusho is the fact that the animation is bad and also the story.
It's from
doesn't
the
make a lot of
90s.
sense.
You're comparing it to today. Like,
Neither does the scaling of the characters. That doesn't make a lot of sense either. And the progression's kind of garbage also. But it's still a good show. I'd watch it. It's very good. All right. This is a fun tier list.
there you go. Some of these I've never seen. Most of these I haven't seen.
It's kind of funny. If we actually were ranking like we probably could rank Gintama and Soul Eater, or not Soul Eater, Gintama and Black Clover if we hadn't, because we haven't seen them. But there's enough there to like actually rank them, but we don't need to.
No. You know, it'd be a good
I
ranking.
find it hilarious that Fairy Tail just made it out of like shit.
Just barely.
Yeah. All right, so let's recount. In our opinion, the best anime on this list is DBZ, followed by JoJo's, then FMAB, and then the original Naruto. That's our S tier.
and then it moves on like that downwards.
In A tier, we got Attack on Titan, Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, Shippuden, and One Punch Man. In B tier, we got Bleach, Dragon Ball the Original, One Piece, Soul Eater, and Haikyuu. In C tier, we got Yu Yu Hakusho, that one samurai thing that I can never, Samurai X, I think.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia, and Fairy Tail. We have not seen any of those shows down there. And literal shit is Seven Deadly Sins, Boruto, The Next Generation, and Promised Neverland Season 2 onward.
Sounds like a set list.